Did you know there is a very big piece of really important information that the media isn't telling you around the war in Israel that started on October 7th? Yep. Check this out.
Hey folks, Yishai on guard duty here. You know, when you listen to Hamas, they keep saying that this whole thing is about Al-Aqsa. They call it the Al-Aqsa flood. It's all about the Temple Mount. And they keep putting symbols of the Golden Dome of the Rock in Jerusalem. And recently, a Hezbollah spokesman said one of the reasons they started this war is because Israel brought these 5 red heifers. And they are totally afraid that we're going to build the third temple. Okay, so there's 2 ways to go with that. One way is to be like, no, we don't mean it. It's not about a third temple. You have it all wrong. We actually wanted to stay an Islamic site up there and limit Jews from praying, and we should definitely just, stay quiet, and we didn't mean it, and you misunderstood, and these red heifers are just for viewing. That's one way to handle it. Another way to handle it is to say, we are not here just to get our captives back. We're not here to just secure the south and secure the north. We're about a third temple. That's what this period's about. And Jerusalem is our capital, not your capital. And when we let them say it's their capital, then they draw the word Palestine over the whole of Israel. And they put the mosque right in the middle, and they'd say, this is our symbol that we're going to take the whole land. We got to be like, no, you won't take the land. The Temple Mount will be a house of prayer for all nations, yes, but the control will be Israel. And yes, we are aiming for a third temple. Try that sometime. Somebody accuses you of wanting a third temple, be like, yeah, that's what we're really about. It's true. That's what Israel's really about. It's about something much bigger than just defense and just having a nice and decent life. It's really about a third temple. In the end, that's what we want. How it's going to come, I don't know. But it's certainly going to come through the defeat of Hamas and Hezbollah and the jihadist forces. Those forces are anti-God, anti-good, and anti-Jewish, and anti-world. And the temple in Jerusalem is exactly the opposite. It's a light to the world. It's an opportunity for the world to come together through truth and through a value system that lights up the world and doesn't darken it. So next time somebody says to you, you guys want to build a third temple, just say, yeah, we do. What's wrong with that?
Did you guys catch this military spokesman's fiery temple monologue? I mean, I don't know whether to be honestly tickled or a bit convicted listening to this Israeli officer put the fear of God into Israel's enemies for attacking because they want to stop the inevitable third temple that the Bible prophesies will be there. Which, by the way, is wild to me that he is arguing that it should be the pride and the purpose of their nation right now and that no one should be ashamed of it. Now, this should have your end time sensors going off like crazy because this is a Jewish voice. He's literally talking about what Daniel prophesied about, what Jesus prophesied about, and what Paul warned about regarding the future temple and the coming Antichrist. Let's set aside the fact that this guy doesn't know that Jesus is the Messiah yet and pray he finds Jesus before all this goes down. But what's wild is that he's adamant that they are working to build the third temple and that everyone should be declaring it and be proud of it. And did you know that the pure red heifers that the book of Numbers talks about haven't been around for over 1900 years? And currently, there are 3 out of the 5 that were found in 2021 that haven't been disqualified. They are of age to be sacrificed, and there is a lot of chatter around the rabbis planning to sacrifice one of them on the Mount of Olives this year for Passover. We're talking 2024, people. This is a huge deal. This is Bible prophecy coming to life. Now, they believe that that sacrifice is going to usher in their Messiah, who we all know is the Antichrist that will deceive them. And those ashes have to be sacrificed to cleanse the ground for the temple to go up. Did you also know that they have all the artifacts and everything that they need for the temple to go up? It's wild. Even crazier that this Israeli sees all of this as epic enough to declare holy war over, since the reconstructed temple is going to be an opportunity for the world to come together through truth and value. Y'all. How much clearer can it get? Like, am I the only one spotting how perfectly all of this aligns with the Antichrist 7-year peace deception designed for exactly that purpose? Unifying the humans left behind here around promises of progress and peace and harmony, all while the third temple will be a place that he will crack down on the Jews and turn on them 3.5 years in. We're living in unprecedented and wild times. And what I simply wanted to point out to you today in showing this is that while the narrative around this war through our media and other medias is one thing, you can cash a check at the bank that this war is about the temple and the things to come to finish out this section of history. Mark my words, Jesus is coming soon. Accept him today, because Bible prophecy is unfolding right before us, and there isn't much time left for you to make a choice about where you're going to spend eternity before Jesus returns to get his church. And I can assure you, you do not want to be left here to see all of this go down.